Hey y'all, Black History Month, story time, day 4. So somebody asked me when you walk into a courtroom, how does it make you feel? And I thought about it. See, most lawyers they kind of all have the same goal. It's like go to law school, get good grades, um, get a big law job, make the big money, do all of that. That's what most people have a goal of doing when they go to law school. And I went to school with these people, and I work with these people, and I know exactly who they are. And honestly, I used to pity them. Like, I used to think you're living like blissfully, but you don't have a care in the world and you don't know what's going on. But actually, some part of me felt like a little bit envious of them. And I was thinking, I did kind of wish that I could be, you know, no care in the world type of chick, but I can't because my relationship with the law is different than their relationship with the law. My relationship with the law was I saw that it was used as a weapon against my people. And I saw this in law school. When we were studying the law, when we were skipping over the parts where it was harming the community. And it would always hurt me. I used to be depressed about it. Didn't even want to get out the bed because I just felt dehumanized every time. And I feel like it just depends on like where I'm from. I'm from St. Louis. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I went to school in Joplin, Missouri, and I live in Kansas City, Missouri. And Missouri, as everybody knows, has been like the pinnacle of all of these laws that have racial issues. And we studied them in school. The Missouri Compromise, everybody knows about that, where the United States benefited from that, but we didn't. Black people didn't. So my ancestors' bodies were wagered. They paid a price for the United States. And then let's look at the Dred Scott case. We talked about that in law school, and we didn't talk about the pain and the anguish of a man who tried to fight for his freedom, the freedom of him and the freedom of his family, for him to get shut down in court multiple times and then make it to the Supreme Court, where a Supreme Court judge, the top judge in the land, told him and told everybody that black people, whether slaved or free, would never be citizens. So this is the law that I studied, but we didn't talk about that stuff. Let's talk about August 14th, 2014. Mike Brown. A teenager that went to Normandy High School got shot down by the police, Darren Wilson in Ferguson. And then Bob McCulloch, a prosecutor, somebody who's supposed to uphold the law, he used the law against Mike Brown. He used the law against the city of Ferguson. He used the law against everybody in St. Louis. He bent and manipulated the law so that he would not have to charge Darren Wilson. Everybody knows he threw the grand jury. Everybody knows that. So I don't have that same sexy appeal to the law. It's not sexy to me. There's things that have happened in the name of the law that I disagree with. And now that man, Bob McCulloch, is a member of the same bar that I'm a member of. 7 years before Mike Brown, a few exits down, my uncle was murdered by the St. Louis County Police Department. And the police used the same tactics. They didn't follow the law. My uncle was naked. My uncle was unarmed. He was tasered by multiple officers, 5 or more. He was tasered twice the times of the legal limit. They put him on a stretcher face down. They did not give him CPR. And they killed him in front of my childhood home. The law that was used against us, qualified immunity. So my relationship with the law is not the same as others. So I don't have that giddy feeling that I think this person was thinking that I was going to give them. Sometimes I wish I could be happy-go-lucky, have no care in the world like them. But their ancestors were never seen as property. Their ancestors never went through what we went through. They were never dehumanized. Their uncle was never murdered by the police, where it was covered up, and why prosecutors like Bob McCullough would never charge a cop. He never charged a cop in 23 years. The law was never manipulated against them and used as a weapon. So I went to law school not because I love the law, not because I'm such a legal buff. It's because I went for a purpose. And when I step into the courtroom, how do I feel? I feel scared. I feel courageous. I feel all my ancestors with me. I feel like I'm a part of something. I feel like I can create change. That's how I feel when I step into a courtroom. That's my relationship with the law and the legal profession in general. It's not the same, and it will never be the same. So let me know what y'all think. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see y'all later.